Tell everybody what CFUM does and how they help out our community.
Yeah, we support kids in after-school program, before-school program, long summer camp, awesome summer days, 10 weeks of 10-hour days at awesome summer days. Spring break, we have full steam ahead spring break. So we really help kids gain confidence, gain hope, and get strong to be resilient in this world, and have some of the most precious, beautiful kids from all over the world, really. At CFUM, before school at Moulton every day, after school at Moulton every day, breakfast and supper club. We've also started a breakfast club at Cattell Elementary recently.
Yeah. And what will this money be used for?
This will make a huge impact on our kids. This will allow our kids to learn, to grow, to find out things about the Science Center and Art Center and more around Des Moines, Iowa. We actually had 14 trips last summer, and we even went to the Henry Dorley Zoo and the State Fair, where one of our little boys became the face of the State Fair this year by winning the pie eating contest.
How about that? Well, it is an honor for the TEGNA Foundation to present you with a check for CFUM to continue your great ways.
Thank you so much, Lou.
Thank you very much.
Wow, thanks.
And I understand your organization has a bit of a rebrand. Will you tell us what the name is?
Yes, so Urbandale Education Foundation has been around for a number of years. We've recently rebranded to Urbandale Schools and Alumni Foundation.
Okay, wonderful. And can you tell us what you'll use this money for?
Yes, this is for our teacher grants. Part of our organization is teachers apply for grants so that they can have the students do additional activities in their classroom, and this money is for them.
I have a follow-up question on that. We know money is tight everywhere, and that's no different at school. So when you get some money like this and it gives teachers a little bit of freedom to do something maybe on their bucket list, what does that feel like for you?
So I can speak to that. Yeah. Really the grant is to bring learning to life, is what we say to the teachers when they apply. I actually have a middle schooler who gets to go to a play next year because of this grant. So normally they wouldn't be able to take that trip. So to me, that means a lot, that they can experience a little bit more out of the classroom and in the classroom both.
And we think of those as little extras, but really they're a big deal to students and teachers. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. Congratulations. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And we have an actual check.
All right.
You.
Thank you so much.
A real check.
I really appreciate this.
Well,
Thank
we
you so
love having
much.
you here.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Will you tell us what you're using this money for?
Yeah, so we run all kinds of programs for refugees. We like to focus on the kids. So just recently, we saw over 1,500 people at 6 different sites where we had 4 different Santas that went around, and kids got to get new toys and all sorts of other essentials. One of our really big programs that we run for kids is soccer, and we last fall we had over 120 kids playing select soccer, and we paid for everything. We drove them to every practice. We drove them to every game. And the very first of next month, we are taking 10 of them to Phoenix, Arizona for a soccer tournament. So that's one of our really big projects. But there are always refugees coming. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's always a pretty steady flow, and lots of people are coming to Iowa. And so there's lots of things that people need, and we just try to see if we can kind of identify and bridge the gaps.
I love that. And when we're supporting refugees, what does that mean for our community in Iowa?
I mean, refugees make our community stronger. You know, a lot of people, when they think about Iowa, they think it's just this very white, very, dull place. But I mean, we have so many people from so many different countries that live right here in central Iowa. And I mean, there's over 100 languages spoken in Des Moines Public Schools. And, they open up the restaurants where we get to have different good food. And they are also the ones that, especially when they first get here, they're the ones that are doing the really tough jobs, the manual labor jobs that other people might not want to do. And then as they, learn English and as they get a foothold in the community, there are so many of them that have become really important members of our community, and they make everything better.
Well, Allison, we were also moved by the work you're doing to make these new Iowans' life here a little bit easier and more welcoming, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this grant.
Thank you.
Here is your actual check.
They don't take this one at the bank.
They don't take this one at the bank, but you get to keep
I'm putting it
this
in my
one.
office.
I love that.
Yay.
You have a collection going.
I do.
Thank you so much.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you.